For birthday?
For my birthday. My birthday's in April, but I'm asking you now to kind of get ahead of it all.
Xbox.
You're getting me an Xbox. You do see the issue with that, right?
I'll get you Xbox.
You get me Xbox? What about Xbox are you getting me?
Happy birthday,
All
Xbox.
Right. That's wonderful. You could draw me on Treasure Island holding a bear as my little best friend.
You want me to do art?
Well, I'm telling you now, so you don't have to, the turnaround doesn't have to be so quick.
I'd love to make some art for you, Tony.
I would appreciate that.
And I think we're live, and we already have somebody who started following us.
Hello and welcome.
Ira.
Ira?
A-I-R-A. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that.
Ira, thank you so much for the follow. My for whatever reason, my chat is not showing that we are live, but I'm going to take your word for it that we are live. And welcome to the Microsoft Xbox stream this morning, this bright and early morning. It's actually snowing outside where I'm talking right now, so it's very, very exciting for me. I'm normally from a more warmer climate, so I do love the snow. But we're here to talk about Xbox and more specifically deals with Xbox. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And the first thing that we're going to talk about is what brings us all together, and that is, of course, the console right here. So this, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Xbox Series S. This is part of the next gen family. This is the smallest Xbox that we've ever built, that we've ever created. It is an all digital version, but not to be confused with a cloud only version. That means that as an all digital version, you can download games directly to the storage on this console. However, if you want to expand the memory, you can use a Seagate expansion card slot. Nevertheless, you don't need to be connected to the cloud all the time to play those games, and this will take full advantage of next-gen Xbox velocity architecture. That means quicker loading, better resolution in the games, and even if you don't have a 4K TV, like I still don't have a 4K TV, the games are going to look immaculate. So games like Forza Horizon 5, Flight Simulator, all of those games, they're going to be amazing on this guy. And because it's all digital, you don't have to worry about discs. You don't have to worry about oh no, the dog scratched my disc. Again, it's all internal. Kyle Van Son, welcome. Thank you so much for welcoming everyone, Kyle. I appreciate that. Jeannie, how are you? Good to see you. KN, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. So this is the Series S, but what makes this particular bundle so freaking cool is that it has additional DLC, downloadable content for 3 games: Fortnite, Call of Duty, Fortnite. I was gonna say Call of Duty. Sorry, Fall Guys, and lastly Rocket League. Now these 3 games are actually free. So why are we giving you free stuff for free games? Well, the downloadable content itself is actually quite valuable for each game. We're talking V-Bucks for Fortnite. So if your kids are saying, "Oh, I want more V-Bucks, I want to buy more skins, I want to buy more emotes," with this bundle, with the brand new Series S, you don't have to do that. It's all built into that bundle. Same thing with Rocket League. You get new skins, new cars for your Rocket League, which is, if you don't know, Rocket League is basically cars and soccer or football, depending on where you are in the world, in one arena, and it's just a hodgepodge of craziness. I don't know, Kyle, have you played Rocket League?
I played it a little bit and realized that I am just awful at it, so I quickly bounced and said, "You all have fun with your cars and your soccer balls. I'll watch from the sidelines."
I think you and I are along the same level of skill when it comes to
Fall Guys.
Rocket League
is much more my speed.
Okay, yeah. Fall Guys is a very fun party game where you have to basically complete the obstacle courses as well as other mini games. You have to be the last one alive to move on to the next level, and it is just so much fun. You have these tiny little characters that you can actually dress up. There's even a Master Chief Fall Guys costume skin that you can get. Oh yeah, man. I was so upset that I was like a week late getting into Fall Guys. The Master Chief skin came out let's say week 1. I started playing Fall Guys in week 2, and they already ended that. So hopefully it'll come back. But that is the bundle for this Series S. Now the Series S also comes with one controller. And the thing about the controllers that you have to be aware of is that we don't just have black, we don't just have white, we have a myriad of different color controllers. So if you look down in the carousel, we've got the white controller, there's the electric volt controller, there's the brand new lunar shift controller. So keep an eye out on these controllers when they come back in sale. Some of them might be on sale right now, but normally they're between $59.99 up to $64.99 depending on the color scheme. This right here that we have, and if my other producer wants to switch the camera, this is the mineral camo controller. This is one of my favorite controllers that we have. It's just a very, well, I don't think it's focusing properly. There we go. It's just a very unique looking controller, giving homage to our armed forces, and it's just really, really cool looking. Grips on the actual triggers, the bumpers, everything clacks very, very nicely. So if you're a controller user, you know how popular the Xbox controller is, not only on console but also on PC. This is one of the best looking ones around. But we've got a bunch of other controllers that are out there as well too. I do want to say, if you can see underneath me right now, it says giveaway coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you're unmuted. Make sure you follow. And we are doing a giveaway on this stream today. So we'll let you know. And I believe Kyle will also remind me, because I'm going to get into a flow here. He'll remind me. And I'm Travel Diva, thank you very much for the follow.
You did it on your own. That's why I wanted to remind you.
Oh, I was going to
call out our brand new followers.
Thank you so much, Travel Diva. Appreciate it. So next up, aside from the controllers are great. The hardware is great. But none of this would be as awesome without the thing that just keeps pushing and keeps moving forward and keeps blowing my mind. And that is the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. For those of you who have bought individual games, it's normally $60 per game. $60, sometimes maybe you'll get it on sale for $50. Maybe you're even lucky, $30, Black Friday here on Amazon. But generally, they're in the double digits, and that can add up quite quickly. However, with Game Pass Ultimate, you have a one-stop shop subscription that gives you hundreds of games to play. From first-party titles like Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, Microsoft Flight Simulator, to some of our greatest third-party partners as well too. And you get an EA Play membership. You have access to multiplayer, party chat and voice chat, and multiplayer, playing on consoles, and perks and DLC. So there's so much to offer with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate that honestly, I haven't seen another gaming subscription out there that offers this much. Because not only do you get these games available to play on your console, but they're also available to play on your PC. But they're also available to play on your mobile device. But they're also available to play in the web. Like, do you see where I'm going with this, folks? Like, it's not just about the console with Game Pass Ultimate. We want to put Xbox where you are. So if you're hanging out and just tapping away on your phone, you can play Fortnite on your phone if you so choose to. So Tony, right now, 1 month of Game Pass Ultimate's on sale, $13.82. Normally it's $14.99, so that's a pretty good savings. Very, very excited about that. I hope to see a bunch of you on the battlefield, so to speak, or at least on the track with Forza Horizon 5.
Tony.
Yes.
Two things.
Two.
First thing, we're talking about Game Pass Ultimate. What just got added to the Game Pass catalog that is a big, big deal? You know what I'm talking about? You know
Personas?
what I mean?
Personas?
Not that. Like, very recently.
High on Life?
High on Life is amazing. It looks very funny, but not that. If you win, I'll give you a hug the next time I see you in person.
Oh, come on! It's based on I thought we were just gonna hug because we're friends.
It starts with an R, and then it's an I, and then it's an O, and then it's a T. All those games from Riot.
From Riot, yes.
They're live. It's an incredible value.
This is an amazing partnership that we have with Riot Games. For those of you who don't know who Riot Games are by that name, you probably have heard of Valorant, probably have heard of League of Legends. We have a new partnership with Riot wherein that if you have Game Pass Ultimate and you're playing those games on the PC, this partnership unlocks all the champions for you. So while normally you have to go and grind to unlock these characters, or you have to pay to unlock these characters, if you connect your Xbox account and your Game Pass Ultimate account to and download the game, you will have all these characters available to you right out of the gate. That's insane. That's extremely, extremely impressive. It makes it a lot easier because Kyle, have you played League of Legends at all?
It's been a long time. I probably will get back into it now that I have every character at my disposal through.
Well, there you go.
Game Pass Ultimate subscription.
Exactly, because when I first got into League of Legends, I'm like, okay, I know how to play this. Oh no, my characters are all dead because I have very low level characters. This is very difficult. Now, theoretically, I will be better, but I also will have the characters that everyone else is talking about, and I won't have to grind for it. So that's super, super exciting. Thank you very much, Kyle, for bringing that to everybody's attention. And Rashad, thank you so much for the follow. Loving it, loving it. Folks, the giveaway. I said it before, and I'll say it again. We've got a giveaway. I think it's over here. It's in this particular area. If you're on PC or desktop, make sure you scan that QR code. Or if you're on mobile and you can't scan, we have the URL down below. So scan that, use the URL, and then the winner will be emailed directly. Now don't worry, we don't save any of the information for any marketing purposes. Once we decide the winner, not decide, but once we choose the winner, everybody's contact information gets deleted from our system. So we're not going to contact you for any other reason after the fact. But thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you so much for entering the giveaway. And the more people enter and things of that nature, the more we might be able to do more of these things. That's going to be super, super exciting. Mark Bechtold, thank you so much for the follow. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat. I'll send them to Tony. Yes, that is true. Send them to Tony via
That's
carrier
me. I
pigeon.
said that.
Okay, yeah, that's you. Okay. And Masal de la Cruz, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so let's move on to controllers and batteries. So the nice thing about the Xbox controllers is that your batteries, first off, when you buy the controller, they come with the batteries. They come with two AA batteries in the box. But we all know batteries are gonna, they're gonna die out, especially after hours and hours of gaming. So we have different solutions out there. Xbox has the first party solution, the Play and Charge, where you can get a rechargeable battery with a very long cable so you can sit on your couch, charge your controller, but still play your game. However, our friends and partners over at Turtle Beach have come up with this brand new Fuel Dual Charger. This is the new Fuel Dual Charger. Not only does it house rechargeable batteries for two Xbox controllers, but it also has a little stand for your headset. This is something that I've been looking for, because one thing that I believe when it comes to all of your tech is every piece of your tech needs a home. And if you know exactly where you're going to place your controller every single time so it charges, and you know exactly where you're going to put your headset every single time so it's always there at your beck and call, this is one of the best solutions from one of our partners here. So let me show you guys here on the cam. So this is actually really nice too, because when you get this charger, it comes with 4 battery doors. 2 for the original Xbox One controllers, like this one is, and 2 for the Xbox Series controllers. So this is the rechargeable battery that comes with it. You can just pop it in. And then this is the battery door for the Xbox One. And then with the, let me move this out of the way here. All right, and then this is the actual cradle for the charger. It's got charger 1, charger 2, these pins right here, and it has this little readout. So, and hopefully I can show this to you folks on stream. When you place it properly, it illuminates. It tells you right there that this is charging. Same thing when you put the second one in there. And there you go. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the charging cradle for the Turtle Beach Fuel Dual Charger. But like I said, it doesn't just come with the charging aspect for your controllers. It also comes with this stand. Now, I actually originally thought that this stand was connected. And my initial thought was, oh, I like it connected, but I'm glad it's not connected because I actually have some pretty big headphones that I use while I'm gaming. These are the Xbox wireless headphones that we'll touch on a little bit later. But if it was connected, then it would be really cumbersome to get out. But it does come with this really, really nice stand here. And it's a metal stand, very, very well made. You just place it right behind, or you can place it in front. You can place it wherever you want, wherever aesthetically is pleasing to you. And that's where your headphones are going to live.
Hey, Tony.
Also, yes?
We've got a question from Anthony.
Oh.
Does that Fuel Dual stand,
I didn't make up the name.
Controlling charging stand, does that work with the Elite controllers as well?
Actually, that is a wonderful question. The Elite, the original Elite controller, that one, it will work with this. So I do have an Elite controller. I'm sorry I didn't have it set up to show you guys, but it will work with the original Elite controller that came out a few years ago. However, the new Elite Series 2 and the Elite Series 2 core controller, those have built-in rechargeable batteries. So those you still need to use with the with the Elite Series box controller that it comes with. But thank you very much for that question. The next thing that we're going to talk about, as I mentioned earlier, when it comes to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get hundreds of games, so many games to choose from. But one of the first party games that I really enjoy, because it really brings back a lot of great memories from when I was a kid, is Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if you didn't already know, Microsoft Flight Simulator is back. They have so many beautiful packs, and the flying over where you live or flying over a place that you have dreamt of looks like real life. And you can use that game with a regular controller. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I will tell you this. It is quite cumbersome to fly a plane utilizing all the actual instruments in the cockpit with a controller. So, our friends over at Turtle Beach, once again, have created the Velocity 1 flight stick. This is a perfect desktop flight stick. And the nice thing too, there are 3 screws at the bottom that you can actually adhere directly to your desk or to a platform if you want to permanently put this where it's supposed to be. You have all your ABXY buttons on the side here. This controls your trim. This controls your flaps. And this little thing, I don't know if you folks can see this. I wasn't sure what this was at first, and then I put my hand on it. It's just a hand rest. And I'm not a pilot. I don't know if they actually have hand rests on the yokes, on the flight sticks. But while you're at your desk, just kind of resting and, you know, flying toward your destination, it is just a nice to have that there is a hand rest right here for you. And the trigger here, when you're not in a fighting game, the trigger here controls your brakes. You've got so many other controls, not to mention there is a digital readout on the top here. I'm not plugged in, but there's a digital readout on the top here that will work if you connect it via Bluetooth to your phone. And on your phone, there's a companion app so you can have more controls over the instruments in your cockpit. Turtle Beach have thought of a lot, and I think that this is extremely well made. It's very well priced, especially if you look at some of the other yokes and flight sticks that are available here on Amazon. This is perfect for someone who is in the middle. They've already gone through the trials of flying with the controller, but they want to take the next step. This is by far one of the best next steps that you can take. So I'm very, very impressed with the Velocity One flight stick, and thank you very much to Turtle Beach for letting us show this off for you guys. I think honestly this is something that my father, who really wanted to get back into digital flying, he would very much appreciate this because it's not so big, right? This could fit in your lap if you're just sitting down, or like I said, you can adhere it to the desk very, very easily. Curtis says, hi, when will the giveaway begin and what's the prize? Well, the giveaway, why don't we call it out right now? There's the QR code up there, ladies and gentlemen. And down below is the URL that you can just type in directly into a browser. So whether you use the QR code or the URL, you will be entered to win a Visa gift card. It is our way of saying thank you to you for taking the time out of your busy Thursday, for hanging out with us here. And thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Kyle, are there any other questions that we have in the chat here?
I have been tackling the ones that I can tackle, so I think you just need to keep moving along. I think we only have like 5 minutes left before our little early morning stream wraps up, so keep it moving.
All right, so next up is the Xbox Series X. This is the fastest, most powerful console on the market right now. We don't have it on display here, but you can see it in the carousel. This is the full beast. This one will, of course, play all the next-gen games, just like the Series S will, but it does do games in 4K at 60 frames per second. So if you are looking for the ultimate console as the ultimate gift, that is the console for you. Definitely grab it while you can. I believe that one that is in the carousel right now is by invitation only. So make sure you get your name on that list to get into that invite wait list. Next, when it comes to the controllers, there's the Elite Core controller. That one, this is for the prime gamers. This is for the ones that have gone through the standard controllers, but they want a lot more functionality, where you can add paddles to the back, you can switch out all the different thumbsticks, and you can even change how much of a throw that you have on the trigger, so you don't have to pull back on the trigger so much to to shoot the individual or you know, for your brake when you're playing games like Forza Horizon 5. But one controller that I'm very, very excited about is this Backbone. Now, this is another company that has worked with Xbox for the purposes of mobile gaming. Backbone, this one is designed for an iOS device. And so I can put my iPhone in here if it wants to. You plug it directly into your Lightning port, and it fits like a glove. And then, because of Game Pass Ultimate, you'll be able to play all of these games at no additional cost, just with your Game Pass Ultimate subscription. And you have actual controllers. So your ABXY is the same. Theoretically, the placement of your thumbsticks are the same. So it's a little bit higher for your left thumb, a little bit lower for your right thumb. You've got your bumpers. You've got your triggers. And so, yeah, I can just jump in, play High on Life. And I'll just put this here just to kind of show you how quickly the games load up.
Hey, Tony, while that's loading, we've got some questions in the chat.
Yes.
Where can I... Curls, sorry, I almost called him Curtis, asks, where can I find tips for new Xbox owners? I'm getting a Series S for Christmas. Congratulations. And I'm completely new.
Awesome. Well, it's funny you should ask. There are a bunch of videos that are out there, but this group, we are part of the Microsoft training team here in the United States. If you'd like, we have a YouTube channel, so you can go to youtube.com/expertzone. And we will have a video talking about, how to set up your Xbox Series X or S. And we'll talk about some of those tips on, making it easier for the onboarding experience. And there we go. We've already launched High in Life. That's it. That's wonderful.
There's another question. How, and I think they mean like quality-wise, feel, how are the rubber sides on the core controller versus the original Elite controller?
Much better.
Probably.
Oh, they're much better, much grippier. I know for some individuals there were some issues with the original Elite Series 2 controller on the grips. They have redesigned and gone back to the drawing board to make these a lot better, a lot more longer lasting. So this is going to be a much better experience for you. We're running out of time a little bit, so I'll just quickly go over this. This is the Xbox wireless headset. This works perfectly and uses the same wireless connectivity with the controller, so there's no latency whatsoever. You've got your volume knob on the right side, and then you can change your party audio and your game audio on the left side. Over 15 hours of battery life, charges via USB Type-C, and it just fits like a glove. And it connects via Bluetooth to a mobile device, so you can be playing, talking with your friends, and then on your mobile phone, yes, I have two phones, on your mobile phones, you can listen to your favorite podcast, but it doesn't disrupt anybody else. You can just listen to whatever you like to listen to, maybe the Microsoft Megabyte podcast, for example, just throwing it out there. And then one of the last things that we're going to be talking about here today is the thing that you might have been seeing down here. So while this backbone adheres to an existing mobile device on iOS or Android, there is an Android variant. This is the Logitech G Cloud. This is something that Logitech had created to allow for cloud gaming. So same kind of concept. You have your ABXY buttons, triggers, bumpers, analog sticks, and you have the full access to your Xbox Cloud Gaming on here. And so as long as you have a good connection to Wi-Fi, whether you're at home or at the airport or in a hotel, you can play all the games that you would like on the go. And you can keep all your achievements. You play the game to the end or save the game and then go back home and continue on from your save spot. And lastly...
Yep.
Oh,
go for it. Wrap it up, and then we'll do some questions and talk so what's next. Lastly,
this is all console, but don't forget, Xbox is an ecosystem. Xbox includes PC gaming. So we have the PC Gaming Game Pass, or PC Game Pass, specifically for PC gamers. So the Riot Game partnership that would work with if you got the PC Game Pass subscription, that is a little bit cheaper than buying the Game Pass Ultimate subscription because it is just for PC, but you still get hundreds of games to be able to play, like Forza Horizon 5, like Microsoft Flight Simulator, or even PC first games like Age of Empires 4. So definitely consider, if you have a PC gamer family member or friend in your life, they're running out of games to play, consider getting them that, especially because we have that Riot Games partnership, and that right now for 3 months is $29.99. That is a great deal. So Kyle, you want to wrap things up here?
Yes, we have some questions. First of all, let's address the giveaway. So we have passed the top of the hour, and that is when our giveaway for this stream closed because we've gone a little long. However, if you didn't get in time, we're doing another stream later today all around Surface and PC accessories. And we'll have another giveaway during that stream. That's going to go live at 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to do another gaming-focused stream, I think, next Monday, so just a couple days away, not this coming Monday. If you want to see more on Xbox and all of our controllers and accessories that Tony talked about. And each of our streams, usually whenever we go live, we will have a giveaway connected to it. So if you didn't get in this time, we're going to have one later today in just about an hour. And then more tomorrow and the beginning of next week as we lead up to the big holidays. Let's address some questions in here. Faintly Curious asks, is there an Xbox now that can play Xbox 360 games? My 360 died, rest in peace, but we still have all the games. Hey, so do I. Tony?
The Xbox Series X, because it has a disk drive, some of those Xbox 360 games that are backwards compatible, you go to xbox.com to see the whole list of backwards compatible games. Some of those games will just pop up again. So, for example, Portal 2, my game of Portal 2 that was for the 360, I popped in my old 360 game into my Series X, and I just continued on once again, roaming the halls of Aperture. So there's a bunch of 360 games that you can play, hundreds in fact, and so don't throw away those discs whatsoever. But I would recommend you go to that list, use Control F on your Windows keyboard to find the game exactly, and then if it's on that list, you'll be good to go.
And we had one more, but I think someone else in the chat, Samuel Adams, the Patriot, answered it. But Curls asked, can the headset connect to 2 devices at once? Let's go to the official source with Tony.
Yes, it can, and that is the beautiful thing. I mentioned that it can connect to your Xbox and it can connect to mobile simultaneously, but theoretically you can connect it to your Xbox and to your PC, or you can connect it with your Xbox to another Bluetooth device, laptop if you like. So Samuel, you are 100% correct. You can connect to anything that is Bluetooth. What it cannot do is connect to two Bluetooth devices and your Xbox. So it's one to your Xbox and one to another Bluetooth device.
I think that's it.
I think that's
you
it.
answered the questions. Oh,
I think we're good.
More.
Oh,
no, there's one more. Do you happen to know how the simultaneous connection is done? What do I have to do for the headset? Now we're really getting nitty gritty.
Oh, now we're getting there. Yeah. So there is there's a button on the back of the headset. This little green button. And so if you hold it down for, I believe it's like 3 seconds, that'll connect it and to your Xbox controller. And you have to, be in the settings of your Xbox controller so it knows that you want to connect this headset to that console. Sorry, to your Xbox console. You hold it down for 3 seconds. If you hold it down for longer, then it goes into Bluetooth pairing. And then on your phone or on your tablet or on your PC, you find your Bluetooth pairings set up, and that's where you can Bluetooth and connect your headset to whatever that Bluetooth device is.
I think you did it.
All right. We did it. We made it happen. Sorry for going on a little bit long and sorry for starting a little bit late, but thank you so much for hanging out with us today, folks. We will be back. You'll probably hear these voices again, but you'll see different faces. And so that'll be cool. That'll be interesting. And so stick around. We'll maybe be doing another giveaway. Who knows? Maybe. So until the next time, have a great rest of your week. We're at Friday Junior, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.
See you in an hour, everyone.
This is me dancing. You have to deal with me dancing now.
We can't see it.
Well, you have to deal with me talking about me dancing.